Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Jovita. And guess what? I totally don't have my glass of wine, my wine glass with the beverage of my choice with me. I don't. I just don't have it today. But anyway, I just am happy and excited to be here with you guys tonight. I know um it's the holidays, right? So it's the holidays and we're just overwhelmed with what's going on. Some people are overwhelmed. Some people are just in the spirit. This is their time of year. And others are just like bah humbug. But at any rate, we're going to celebrate regardless of what state of mind you're in, because every day that you have breath in your body is a day to celebrate. So, before I get started, let me go ahead and introduce myself to those who may not know me. I am Jovita, and I help boss women go from feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, and alone to actually devising a plan to build and create her network and her net worth so that she can live a life of harmony. I empower women to live confident, authentic lives unapologetically. So tonight, today actually is World AIDS Day and National Christmas Lights Day. So if you are that one who just loves to have Christmas lights up and out and about all the time, then this is your day. Go ahead and put them up, go ride around, see the lights, because there are some people who have already started putting their Christmas lights up. Trust me, they are there. They have done it. They have started it, and it's okay. I'm not that person. I normally, if I do put up any Christmas decorations, it's probably nearer to Christmas than it is, right? But anyway, welcome again to Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Jovita. So last few episodes, we are talking about how to live a purposeful life. And in each episode so far, I have given you 3 steps thus far, and that is one, love yourself. Two, affirm yourself and check your attitude. Make sure everything's checked and straight. Three was like focus on yourself. And tonight in part 4, we're going to talk about evolving. Evolve, like evolution. Maybe not evolution, but just evolve, right? We're going to talk about evolve. And so I wanted to define evolve for you. And so for me, evolve means that you have taken the necessary steps to grow. That each small change that you make to improve your mindset will aid you in transitioning into the person you want and need to be. Now, there is, of course, an official definition of it. Excuse me. And so dictionary.com, you know I love dictionary.com, but defines evolve as to come forth gradually into being. So I think when you put those all together, it truly does mean, taking the necessary steps to grow, to move forward in your life, to like blossom into the person that you are meant to be. Because and we're always evolving. You know how certain animals shed their skin, and they keep moving, because that means it's time for that dead skin to be removed so you can evolve, keep transitioning, keep growing into the person you're destined to be, so that you could live a purposeful life, because that's our main goal here, is to live a purposeful life. So we have to really think about that in that context. And when you really think about evolving, you really have started to transform the way you think about life in general, the way you think about your relationships, the way you think about your job, your career. You start doing different things differently, actually, because you're wanting to move to the next step, next phase of your life. Every day is a new chapter. And if you live like that, then you will be evolving every day. But even if you don't, you can still write down things and take certain steps to actually just grow and just to become a better version of yourself. So I like this book, and this is one of the books that helped me to evolve, right? It is called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life by Brian Tracy. And that was the first book I read that really started me on my evolution journey. And ever since I started changing the way I think about just everything that goes on in my life, things started to look differently. Things started to act differently. Doors started opening, and the doors that needed to be closed was closing, and it stayed shut tight, locked, whatever, keys thrown away. But when I started reading that book, it really brought me to a place where I had to dig deep down and decide, like, what am I going to do? Like, what are my next steps? How am I going to get from this point to the next? Because I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I wasn't moving. I wasn't getting close to it or anything like that. And I knew I needed to just make some necessary changes in my life. And those changes were mainly changing the way I thought about how I view my way of getting to the light at the end of the tunnel. And so one thing that I did do was, I evaluated evaluated people in my circle. And when I say circle, I'm just saying circle in general, people that I am close to, am not close to, was close to, whatever. I just started evaluating the people around me. And in evaluating those folks, I kind of weeded out the people who kind of wasn't helping me to evolve. And that's important. So that's a major step in evolving, is to evaluate those around you and see, are you helping me grow? And if not, I need to put you over here. I don't need to forget about you, but right now you're standing in my way of me going forward to where I need to be. Now you can catch up with me later on when that time, allows it for you to be there. But I had to evaluate, just let people go. It was hard. It was hard. It took a long time to actually do that. Um, but it was the start of my evolution journey, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So to evolve just means to transition, right? Transition into the person you were meant to be, transition into that person so that you can walk in your purpose. And, people do hold you back, and you actually hold yourself back. So the next thing I had to do to evolve was shift. And when I say shift like as an acronym, really, but really I had to shift. I had to stand in my truth. I had to honor myself. I actually invested in myself. I fell in love with myself, and I started transforming my life. So I had to take that shift so that I can evolve into the woman that you see here today, the woman that's helping millions of people. And I know I'm helping millions of people. If I'm not, I'm speaking into existence right now. I'm helping millions of people. But I mean, I would not be the woman talking to you today. I would not be the mother I am today. I would not be the friend I am today. I would not be the daughter I am today. I would not be the sister I am today. I would not be the coworker, the manager, the leader that I am today. I would not be the vice president of an organization that I am today. So those things helped me to evolve. So I had to shift, really take a shift in things. And that really helped me to evolve. And hopefully this is helping you guys too, like evolve in a way that you just never knew that you could. Because sometimes we get in our own way. We truly get in our own way. But I had to do that. I had to shift. And so the next thing I had to do to evolve was accept that transition was necessary for my growth. I had to accept that, because if I didn't accept it, I could do everything I just told you, right? I could shift, I could change the way I thought, but if I didn't believe it or truly trust the process, then I wouldn't go through the transition that I needed so that I can grow, so that I can evolve. So I had to believe that transition is necessary for growth. I had to do it. It was very imperative for me to do that. And I give you like an example, like when I there was a time when I felt stuck, right? As a single mother. I was just stuck, you guys. I said stuck. And this was at a point where I guess most empty nesters would call it a transition period, right? My son was about to head off to college. And I knew that a certain part of my life was going to change, but I was stuck because I didn't know where I was going, what I was going to evolve into, or how to even start that process. And like I said, as I started thinking about that particular chapter in my life, I was just amazed once I evaluated and shifted. And then I started to actually believe that transition was necessary so that I could move to the next chapter of my life. And here I am. Here I am because I wasn't doing this before. I didn't have the time to do it before because I was a full-time mother, a full-time worker, and I just had a lot of stuff going on that I couldn't focus on me. I couldn't do that. And now that I was able to focus on myself, then I was able to start evolving into this beautiful face that you see today, right? Yes, I know I am silly. But I mean, that is what you need to do to evolve. Like I told you guys before, evolution, just evolve just means to take the necessary steps to grow. And that's all you're doing, taking those, making small changes. And I made a lot of small changes along the way so that I can transition and grow and evolve into the person that I am today. It's just that important. So I want you to take away from all of this that the steps you need really to evolve is to reevaluate the people around you. If they're not pouring into you, let them go. If you're not pouring into them, walk away. Right? You have to evaluate. Next thing you have to do is just really shift. Just start shifting the way you think about things, shifting, standing in your truth, honoring yourself, invest in yourself so that you can transform your life, right? So, and then the last thing that you must do to live a purposeful life is to recognize and accept that transition is necessary for growth. Transition is necessary for growth. It's not a bad thing. Change is something that we do all the time. That's constant. That's going to happen. And as change comes, you transition into the next phase of whatever it is. You shed that dead skin off and new skin grows. And then when that time is up for that, you're going to shed that as well. And new skin, is going to continue. It's a constant cycle that happens. But I just want you to know that when you start to evolve, things are going to start happening as long as you trust and believe and know that you can get to that light at the end of the tunnel. All right. So I thank you guys for joining me tonight. Hello to everyone who is here live on YouTube and Facebook. And hello to those who are watching the replay. I enjoy every moment with you guys, and I pray that you have gotten something from my message today and learn more on how you too can live a purposeful life. If I could be of any assistance, or if you would like to learn more about how I can help you evolve, please contact me at chatwithjovita.info. Just go over there and schedule a one-on-one consultation with me. 15 minutes. Let's just chat it out and let's see, how I can help you evolve. Again, thank you guys for joining me tonight on Wind Down Wednesdays with your girl Jovita. And I will see you next week. We have 2 more parts. So see you next week. Talk to you later. Bye.